What do we have here? Hey, bud. Alright. Just heading down to the swamp. And all the animals are out. I just had 2 ducks take off in front of me there. Ah, is that a nice cup? That is awesome. We're gonna use that today. I'm gonna work with some of the stuff people have been sending me, so it's a nice afternoon. Figure spend some time out here before it gets dark. See what happens. Alright, so first thing, Dale sent me some awesome yucca fibers, and I always wanted a nice fishing line, so I'm twisting myself up. Pretty good length of cordage here. It's fairly thin. And I waxed this. This is going to be the main line, so I'm not worried about that. But I left one of the leaders. I made another smaller one here. I'm going to leave that unwaxed so it blends in with the water a little bit more. But I wanted to shoot this video once I made my toe bone fish hook, but I can't find any of my toe bones. So we're going to just use some hawthorns here. And I prefer these anyway. They're more practical, quicker. And you don't get bummed out if you go through all the work of making a bone fish hook and then losing it. So just when you pick these, try to get the ones that are still a little green, so it gives some flexibility to them. I'm going to show you what this rig looks like, and I got some bobbers here, and show you what it's all like assembled. The leaders, you can make several of these and just attach them to your main line, or you could add several fish hooks like I'm going to do. So I'm going to work on that first, and then we'll go from there. Alright, hopefully this is going to pick up. I need my tripod, so I just have this wedged in there, but basically I need 2 hands to do this, but this is pretty cool. When you have 2-ply cordage, you can show them in the frame. Okay, you can untwist it, open up your loop, and you feed your hook in. I really hope I'm in the camera. So twist it open like this. You see that? No, you can't, can you? Alright. Now, feed the bottom portion of your hook in there. I'm trying to stay in the camera and do this. It's a pain. Okay. So I separated the cordage, fed that through. Now you go up a little bit and separate this. Slide the rest of your hook in. There we go. And you just kind of twist it back. See that? You can add several of these on there, which is always better. Multiply your chances. But alright, I'm gonna load this up, attach it to my main line, and well, you'll see it along the way, but I don't want to drag this on and on. Alright guys, so you get the idea there. Some of these are way overbuilt. I prefer more like this size. But I thought I had more, and I think I must have dropped them here somewhere. These are pretty big ones. You just load up your leader. Now I'm going to tie this onto my main line. However, which way? I just got a hook through my hand. I guess they work. Okay. That's why you want them green. I picked these yesterday. Just tie on any which way. Alright, so I got my leader attached to my main line. Load up with your bait or whatever, but I'm going to throw one of these bobbers on. It's just going to be the same principle. I'm going to find my main line, Okay. So now, what you have is a fishing line equipped with a bobber and a bunch of hooks on there. And I don't know if I'll ever get to test this on video, but I sure would like to. Okay. It's a cool little fishing kit. Alright, so next order of business, I want to repair this teacup. It was suggested by a couple people that I try to use some pine pitch, so I'm going to try it. It's kind of what I was going to attempt first. See, there's a crack in there. And Paleo Man said try some beeswax too to seal it, so I brought some of that out. I figure I'll try to put some pitch in the crack and then seal the whole thing with this beeswax. I use beeswax a lot, I just never show it on video when I'm trying to be die-hard authentic. It was actually introduced post-contact. The honeybees weren't here native originally, so I don't use it all the time in my videos, but I use it a lot in the real world. It's probably my preferred way of sealing bows. I'll grease them and then seal it with beeswax. Sinew bindings, coat them a lot with beeswax. Any bindings really that you don't want to rot. So yeah, I use it a lot. You can even use it in pine pitch recipes for glue. So, alright, I guess I need a fire too. And get some water here. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to try to get a fire, and I can work on a couple things here. Whew. Oh, I spun a coal, thanks to this awesome trumpet vine, but I had a piece of elderberry, I brought it out, and I stepped on it and broke it. So I just found a piece of wild rose I had cut for an arrow shaft, and I used that and it worked. Hopefully I didn't kill it just now talking. Alright, so that was cool. That was a new one for me. That was a piece of wild rose I had cut. I thought it was nice and straight. I'm going to use it as an arrow shaft, and it's still a little green, but I mean it's been drying a while. And that good old trumpet vine did the trick. Alright, I'm going to get some water boiling here and finish up what I'm doing. Alright, so my fire needs to die down a little bit, but I'm going to put this by the heat just so it warms up a little bit while I go get some pine sap. Wow, that's a ripping fire. And see if we can't fix that. Alright. Let's get some of this and get out of here before my activities are discovered. Alright, so I got my cup there on an angle, heating up, and a glob of sap on top, so hopefully it'll run down in the crack as it melts. I got my other cup there, kind of starting to heat up. And well, we'll go from here. Alright, so that's running down in there real nice. Hopefully it'll fill that crack in good. I'll just let it on there a little while. That's really hot. I'm going to throw a chunk of this beeswax in the mix there. Oh, man. And I'll melt it all and get it all over that cup. See, these are things you just can't do with pants. You got your own personal hot pad with the loincloth. Oh, ow, ow! My water is officially boiling. It's boiling nice too. I didn't prepare my chaga yet, but I'm trying to seal this thing. If I could get this liquid all in here. Help seal it. It's kind of like a pitch and wax combo going on because this thing's really hot. Alrighty, we'll let this cool and see how we did. Oh, that's really boiling. Okay. Soapstone is really incredible. I'm gonna see how long that boils off the heat, just because that stuff retains heat for so long. It's awesome, and that's cooling. And I'm gonna get some chaga here. See if we can't shave some of this down and throw it in the mix. Actually, very good. I'll get that in there, and this stuff has a really great smell to it when I was shaving it. It smells really good. Just gonna let this steep a couple more minutes and give it a try. Alright, so the level in that cup is holding strong. I'm gonna try a little bit of this. Yeah, it tastes pretty good. I think I need a little bit more. It's kind of mild. No, it's good. Kind of tastes how it smells. Oh, I like that. That's good, I like it. This is the repaired cup, holding strong. And thanks guys, thanks Georgia Point Hunter for the cup. Thanks Dale for the chaga.